critter. They can stuff that thing up, makes a good old souvenir. Now, speaking of being stuffed, I tell you what, go down here and try this Crossroads pizza. You'll come out of there looking like an old gray tick on a hound dog. Now, up here on your left-hand side, men, I think I got something of interest for you. You're going to see a green two-story building. Now, men, that right there is the Silver Dollar Saloon. Now, I do hear tell that up inside that saloon, they got some of the longest, prettiest legs up here in these Ozark Mountains. Also, your saloon girls ain't too bad either. Right past the saloon on the left-hand side, I want to see how loud you can get. Everybody holler, fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Yeah, them ding-dang-do ball knobbers come into town and got everything on fire. They need help putting out that rage and blaze it. Come on, say it with me. Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Now over here on your right-hand side, you got the Lost River of the Ozarks. That's one of them tube rides. It's going to get you really, really wet. We just don't know why they call it the Lost River. We can see it. It's right there. Then right next to that, you got Mr. Wilson's giant barn swing. That thing will take you nearly 80 feet up in the air and bring you down at 60 miles an hour. Absolutely toenail curling time. Now, folks, I did get word back at the depot. Those two train robbers, Alfie and Ralphie Mullen, have broken out a jump. Been spotted in the area. Everybody say, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, don't fret none. If you have any gold or silver in your teeth, just keep that big mouth shut. Now, folks, we are headed down a pretty steep hill here, and I can't help but notice how some of you got a worried look on your face.
Natalie.
Well, I guess you're worried about the brakes on this here train. Well, you quit worrying about something we ain't got. I'm just kidding. We got the best brakes that money could buy. Matter of fact, they'll be in tomorrow. But in the meantime, I do have a plan. I need all the ladies on board, sit squarely in your seat, put both feet on the floor, and begin to push. Now, you may be wondering why I ask the ladies to do that. That's simple. I'm married to a lady, and I know a good woman knows how to put her foot down. Now, over here on the left is Powder Keg. That's a cannon coaster, 0 to 60 miles an hour. And on the backside, that's Wildfire. That thing will throw you upside down 5 times. Find yourself upside down more than 5 times, I have some great advice. Start praying. Over here on your right-hand side, you're going to see that new ride called Outlaw Run. That is that all-wooden coaster here at Silver Dollar City. That is the only wooden coaster in the world that'll take you upside down, and this one will do it 3 times. But I do have a question for you. How many of y'all want to know where we got all that wood from? Raise your hand. Well, for all of you that are interested, we got all that wood from trees. I know, they asked me that question. I was totally stumped. Now up here on your right-hand side, you're going to see our engineer's favorite spot along the trip. It's called Moonshine Stump. Yeah, what it is, one of them old local hillbillies. He built himself a still on side that there hill. He lets it flow down into that jug so the local passerbys can get them a swig of it on their way home. You know, kind of relaxes them up a little bit. Well, as a matter of fact, if you're on here today and you're wound a little too tight, you need to be relaxed and a swig out of that jug would help, raise your hand. We'll stop the train, we'll let y'all off, and we'll pick you up on the way back. And I do mean we will be picking you up. You see, my granddaddy calls that stuff card table. One swig of that, and your legs are going to fold underneath you. Now, we are coming into Williams Gap, better known to locals as Snake Country. Well, just the other day, there was a lady sitting next to the window. She had her arm hanging out, and a 97-pound rattle-headed copper moccasin reached up and grabbed her by the arm, yanked her plumb off the train, drug her down over that hill. We ain't seen her since. Well, we did check on her husband. He wasn't hard to find. He was down at the saloon every night buying rounds for everybody, singing Happy Days Are Here Again. Now, up here on your left-hand side, you're going to see the only tragedy of the Frisco Silver Dollar line. It's the wreckage of old Engine 82. Yeah, that old engineer, Ichabod Q. Peabody, well, he got himself a little bit too stickered up at the stump, and he took his 3.2 mile an hour curve at an amazing 9.6 miles an hour. Didn't make it. Well, we was out here a couple days later going through the wreckage, and we found old Ichabod. He was still breathing. Picked him up, dusted him off, gave him a shot of them corn squeezes. Hey, you want to know who your engineer is today? Hey, Ichabod, if you're up there alive and well, will you give me 3 toots on that whistle, please? I said 3, Ichabod. I tell you what, that right there lets me know there's 3 types of people in this world. Those who can count and those who can't. Now, you city slickers, look to your left real quick. What do you see? Trees. Look to your right real quick. What do you see? Hey, more trees. Hey, city slickers, why is it that the trees on the left look so much like the trees on the right? You're in the woods. Folks, speaking about these here woods up here in the Ozark Mountains of Branson, Missouri, I'm going to tell you what, there is a lot of all kinds of different kinds of animals out here on these things. You got your deer. Hey, Ichabod, what are you doing? I was talking, wait a minute, somebody's flagging down our train. It's that Alfie and Ralphie Bowl, and everybody say, uh-oh, uh-oh. I tell you what, I think we might can scare them off. I need everybody shake your fist and holler, ugly! Ugly! Oh, come on now, you can do better than that. Holler, ugly!